Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I'm gonna give everybody a little time to get back on here before I start running my mouth again. So this time, what I'm gonna do to make sure I don't, oh my goodness, to make sure that I'm on here, I'll keep going back and forth. You know what I mean? Because I go to different tabs to get information, and I can't see the Streamyard. I can't see the Streamyard profile, whatever that is, dashboard. Yeah, that's what it's called, the dashboard. Okay, good, Steph. So I can't see that. So we're gonna. So what I'm gonna do is keep going. Kiki, do you see? Yes, I see comments, anonymous. Thank you. So I see the comments. I see everything. So y'all can hear me good. All right. So I am so sorry about that. I am so sorry. And I was going good. Y'all know I was going good. I'm so sorry. So let me go back up here. We're gonna start completely over. I'm gonna erase that one. I'm gonna delete that live stream and give everybody a chance to get back onto this live stream. That was really I don't even know what happened. I have no clue. So we're just gonna wait a couple minutes. Let me go on here and see if they'll let me delete it from here. Oh no, because this ain't my other account. Okay. So we're gonna just wait a couple of minutes. Let me go back. All right. Okay, good. All right, so let me just start the introduction. So, hey everybody. Again, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties in the first one. We're going to go ahead and delete that one, and we're just going to keep this one up. Again, tonight, I want to welcome you to my show. My name is Kiki Loves Nigeria. I want to welcome you to my show. And tonight, we're talking about is the fear of aging alone creating this new phenomenon called the passport granny. All right. So, the passport granny is something that was brought to my attention when we were researching the passport traveler and her husband and Aphrodite had did a response to her video, and that's what Aphrodite, he called her the passport granny. He was talking about these passport grannies as if it was like more than one. And I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean passport grannies? So that's what made me start looking into this. And that, like I said, that's one of the things that I like about research is that research usually leads you to something else. So while I was researching, well, I wasn't researching the passport traveler, honey. I was just responding to her videos. While I was responding to her videos, I had discovered something new. This new trend of these passport grannies, right? And I said, wait a minute, what is a passport granny? So I wanted to know more about this. And I wanted to know where was this? Is this really going on? So what I do on my channel, why I'm interested about in this is because for the people who are new or who are just gonna just stumble upon this channel because of this video, what I do on this channel is I talk about anything and everything that has to do with your repatriation to West Africa, your journey to repatriation journey, your traveling journey, or even if you just want to visit, even if you don't even want to visit, you just want to learn, you're just interested, or you're just somebody who want to just interested in what we're talking about. That's what we talk about on this channel. Anything and everything that will impact you going back to visit or you going back to stay. All of this stuff is going to impact you because it's just how it is. And I'm telling you the truth. I'm not going to tell you it's not. This passport granny stuff has been having an impact on like so many people and even me. And that's why I was like, I didn't realize it was going on until, like I said, 2021 is when I noticed it. And I noticed it when I went to the Gambia. And that's when I was just like, I was shocked because, for one, that's a Muslim country and a very conservative Muslim country, in spite of what people may want you to believe. And I was like shocked that these people, these people were behaving the way they were behaving in this Muslim country. Especially these young young, what they would call small boys. I was really just shocked at their behavior. So I didn't think much of it again until I got back. And like I said, until I started, well, they were in Ghana. They're more in Ghana than they are in the Gambia. That's one thing that I noticed. All right. That the grannies in the Gambia are usually, oh, thank you, Great Lakes. The grannies in the Gambia are usually, the grannies in the Gambia are usually the European grannies. All right. The grannies in the Ghana, no, no, no. They're black. They're black. And that's why my mind is just blown because they're black. So let me go and get here. Wait a minute, Stephanie. I'm gonna come right back to you. Let me, because I don't want to lose my place. So before we start, I want to do a disclaimer because the intentions of this video is not to hurt anybody's feelings. It's not to make anybody feel bad, you know, but the intention is I want you guys to be made aware of what's going on and what issues are going to impact you, us, not just you, us, me too, while we travel or we repatriate to West Africa. Okay. It's not like I'm trying to be mean. It's not like I'm trying to talk about people. It's not like I'm laughing at people. I don't do any of that. I just point out the facts to you guys. Okay. And I'm telling you, this is not the things that you want to do. And it's unfortunate that someone didn't tell those people before they started moving like that they shouldn't move like that, you know, and that they wound up in the situations that they find themselves in now. That's my aim of my channel is to make you aware, to educate you so you'll know I'm not doing that because if I do X and Y, I'm going to end up like Z. So we got to understand that the do's and the don'ts of when we're traveling or repatriating to West Africa. Okay, West Africa, like I said, can be an exciting place. To me, West Africa is a place of self-discovery. It's a place where you go and you discover yourself. You know, it's not a place where you go and you wonder what's going on with other people. You try to find yourself spiritually. You know, that's not the place that you go for that. That's the place. Well, I take that back. You can go and try to find yourself, but connecting with all the gods and everything over there, that's not a place where you want to do that. You need to know you can't go over there traumatized. That's what I'm trying to say. So many people go over there traumatized. And when you're traumatized, you're going to attract low vibrations. You're vibrating very low. That's why you feel low. You know, people say I feel low. That's why you feel low. And so you're going to attract other people who feel low. And then you're just going to have a low dysfunctional relationship. So that's why you can't go over there in need like that. Uh, that's why I'm telling you, if you go over there in need like that, what's going to happen is West Africa is going to take you on a journey to hell. Okay. That's what's going to happen. You're going to go on this journey and you're going to end up in hell. And then you're going to come on YouTube and there's nothing we're going to be able to do about it on YouTube, but maybe send you some money, but that's not going to sustain you. That's not going to sustain you at all. Then we can spread awareness, but basically it's too late. That's why you can't get mad when people question and say, why would you pack up everything and move to Africa? Why would you sell everything and move to Africa? Why would you meet a man online? And he's not even a man, he's a young African guy. They would term him as a small boy. Why would you meet that person online, sell everything, move to Ghana, only to want to emasculate this person? And how long do you think that's going to last? How long do you think that's going to work out for you, passport grannies? Because, see, that's one thing I figured out about the passport granny when I'm doing this, okay, is that they emasculate these young men. Well, let me say like this. They attempt to emasculate them. They attempt, their whole goal for being with them is to emasculate them. Yeah, that's the conclusion that I'm coming to. And I shouldn't tell you that. I should wait to the end. But I'm sorry. I said I'm not gonna say it, but I see it came out because when I'm watching this stuff, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, are you serious? You're embarrassing him, and you don't even. These passport grannies don't even care. They don't even care. So that's why you got to know the difference between an age gap relationship and a passport granny relationship. All right. So, like I said, if you don't move right in Africa, that journey can lead you to a journey in hell, with you making a whole bunch of wrong moves. And then you end up aligning yourself with the wrong people. So, I come here to give you this information. It is up to you whether you take it. If you don't want it, you can leave it. All right. But it's not my intent to come here to be mean, to talk about anybody, to laugh at anybody. That's not what we do over here. All right. So I need to say that and make that clear, because I don't know why people think, what we do over here. We don't do all of that. We talk about facts. We talk about issues. This issue is such a new social trend that there's not even any information about it. If you look up Passport Granny, you can't even find it. It's like developing as we speak. That's how new this phenomenon is, of these elderly, Lord forgive me, not very elderly, but they're very elderly compared to their partners, being involved with these young men. Places and Spaces says, let me see if that's the stop point, Places and Spaces, because I don't want to get lost. Okay, so that's what we're talking about tonight. And then while I was researching this, okay, trying to research it, trying to look for some literature. So it led me to something about loneliness, right? And that's what led me to the post that I want you guys, that we talked about, that we made this week. All right. And this post, we were asking, is this loneliness? Is this what's leading these women to become passport grannies? Can y'all see that? Let me go back and check. So I'm thinking, y'all know me, I'm always trying to, I want to make it make sense. Okay. I don't want to just put our opinion out there. I want to make all of this make sense, right? So I did a poll before we even started because I wanted to see what you guys thought. So in this survey, you guys said 58 people voted, which was pretty good. Is there a fear of aging alone? Is the fear of aging alone forcing middle-aged women into becoming passport grannies? Well, let's see what y'all said. Y'all said, well, how come it's not showing me? Okay. It says 61%, all right, believed yes, and 39% said no. They said no. They said 61% believe that this fear of aging alone, because this is a very real fear. This is a really big problem in this country. And if you guys are not aware of what's going on, that with this loneliness epidemic, you all need to be aware, because from what I've been reading and what I've been hearing, they're not going to even know what to do with all these people, because the nursing homes are not going to be able to handle all of these people who have nobody. It's so many people in the West who have nobody because we were raised like that. Remember, it was all about independence, it was all about the nuclear family. Remember? Remember? So now this nuclear family now is impacting us in a way that they didn't expect it to. So 61% of the people say yes, this is it. But then 39% said no, that's not it. So Places and Spaces says these older women probably know the young guys will leave them if their money runs out or if they can't get into America through them. I think they're doing it because they can. All right. So she just says that she thinks they're dating these, well, they, some of them call them their husbands. I don't know what they are. But some of them are calling them their. One of them we're going to look at. She says it's her legal husband. So their husbands. They're calling them their husbands. Okay. So when the money runs out, I don't know what's going to happen when the money runs out, because see, these are not men who've had a chance to make their way in life. See, that's what you have to understand. These are not full-grown African men who have careers, who have money, who have some type of stability. These are young African men who they're calling small boys. But in Africa, they call them small boys. All right. So they're dealing with those type of men. All right. So when you're dealing with that, once the money runs out, the money is out because he's young. He hasn't had a chance to build himself. He hasn't had a chance to become a man. You got to grow into manhood. You got to develop into manhood. You don't just wake up and become a man. It don't work like that. So the times he's supposed to be doing that, he's wasting his time catering to the passport granny, being whatever she need him to be for the day. If I need you to be my gopher, you're going to be my gopher. If I'm going to need you to be my houseboy, you're going to be my houseboy. If I need you to be my cook, you're going to be my cook. You're going to be everything I say you're going to be. And unfortunately, that's what I see them doing. That's what I see them doing. And that's really, really unfortunate. This is the So this is when we talked about it a little further in here. Edris says, y'all are nicer than me. I think they're just floozies with traveling change. She said she thinks they're just floozies with traveling change. They got a little bit of traveling change, so they said, let me go ahead and go to Ghana and get me a boy toy. I'm sorry, not a boy toy, a small boy. A small boy. Because I can emasculate him. Well, they think they can. I can emasculate him much easier and much cheaper, because the Americans ain't going to be bothered with me. Them black men ain't going to be bothered with me. Because no man going to let you emasculate them. I don't care where they from. No man, no black man. I don't know about the white ones. I haven't dated them. But I'm telling you, no black man is going to let you emasculate them. Okay? So this game that they're playing, and trust me, it is a game. It's all for the dollar. And like Ezra says, they got a little change. So they think they can run to Ghana and they can buy them a small boy and emasculate him and pay him to emasculate him. Brothers their age are broke down, so they're trying to get someone with energy. And this is one thing another study was saying that I read. A study did say that because a lot of the men that their age, they can't perform intimately, so they turn to these young dudes, these small boys, to perform for them. And I'm sorry, because that's funny to me. That's funny to me that at that age, that's what your interest, that's what your interest is in life at that point. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it, but that's your interest. That's your interest, that you're looking for a relationship that's about that, then that's what you're going to get. Nothing more and nothing less. Not particularly about who invades. So she's saying they don't even care about who invades the space for real. They don't care what caliber of man it is. They don't care if it's a man. They don't care if it's an adult. They don't care about none of that. They just care that they just getting some. All right. So that's what y'all had to say in the poll about this. So then, let me go to my notes. Before we go to the definition of terms, I want to use the fair use, because we're going to look at some ladies who I believe. Oh, no, we need to do this. Comments first. Okay. Lord, yeah, Laura need to help God. Oh, K&K squad is back. Yeah, I saw that. Did y'all see her at the club? Y'all see her at the club, and when she changed clothes in the car. She was at the club. Y'all, she had one outfit on. She went. Y'all got to go watch her lives, because she's in Ghana. Yeah, she in Ghana. So go watch K&K Squad. Go watch Special K. I'm going to watch her again when I get off here, because, honey, that was funny. She's showing you some nice stuff though. The club look nice, the music is nice. In my professional opinion, the passport grannies, hey Takia, she says, in my professional opinion, the passport grannies find men boys that are dependent on them so they can stick around for the means. Yes, and that's what's so sad. For the means of survival, they are taking advantage of these men, and they are. And Takia, do you know that's what I noticed with this one I was watching, and I found myself getting angry because so many times this young man was trying to assert himself as the man in this relationship, and she was shooting down. She was shooting down every chance. She was shooting down. And I'm just like, wow, really? Really? And you can just see it all over his face. But guess what? He got on nice new clothes. He living in a nice new place. He ain't living like he used to was living before. His family ain't living like he wasn't what they was living before. The little girl going to school now. So this is what I gotta do for a little bit, because he ain't gonna do that forever, y'all. He ain't gonna do that forever. He's not. He gonna either do that till the money gone or until he get what he want. Now, this person talk, that's what they're playing. They always say they ain't coming back to the United States, so he can't get no papers off of me. That's one thing I noticed. The passport grannies love to say that he ain't getting no papers off of me because I ain't coming back. So that's what they say. So they tell him he ain't getting no papers. So then they hanging around for what? The money? Yeah, because they doing things they would never get to do. These restaurants they go to, y'all, they don't go to those restaurants. They don't go to them. The tourist people go to those restaurants because the tourist people have money. The places they go, building this and building that, they don't have money for that. They don't have no money for that type of stuff. You see how their family was living? That's how they were living before they got there. Okay? That's what this is about. The almighty dollar. And I see some women don't care. They don't care. But then I was looking, I was like, God, how could you not care? How could you not care? But then I'm like, these people got to have some type of identity problems, identity crisis. You know what I mean? Because being with that small boy for some reason makes them feel good about themselves. Being able to dominate him and emasculate him, well, attempted to emasculate him, because that's only going to go on for so long. He gonna only play that game for so long, and then he's going to be gone. I'm telling you. An attempt to emasculate him. What kind of woman are you? What kind of woman are you? And I want y'all to understand that there's I'm not talking about age gap relationships. Though I'm gonna show you an age gap relationship and you're gonna see the difference. And I'm gonna show you what I perceive, what I predict to be a passport granny relationship, which I could be wrong after we go through because I gotta go through the videos. I'm not finished. Cause I told y'all it take time. Like, oh, y'all missed all that. That I was telling y'all that I did. I had to end up doing a whole research project on this because there was not. I had to organize it like a research project because there's no information about this out there. There's no literature out there. There's no videos out there. There's nothing out there about the passport grannies except Aphrodamis's video. That's it. So I had to, like a lot of this stuff, I had to create it myself. So I had to really create a research design for this. So I had to find some type of literature to base things on, all right, to question and to probe. So with there being none about this topic, I had to find something close to this topic. And that led me to the studies about loneliness, and it led me to the studies about what was the other study I talked about? The studies, there was a study about loneliness, and there was a study about age gap relationships. Okay, and that's what some of these. That's one of these are. Okay, I had because I there was no criteria. Again, there was no criteria for what a passport granny is. Usually you can go and say, this is a passport granny, Google it, there's a definition. There's no definition. I had to come up with criteria. So we'll understand when I say passport granny, what I'm talking about, that I'm not talking about an age gap relationship. I'm talking about a passport granny. And that is defined as X, Y, and Z. So that's what I had to do. And I had to do that. I had to come up with a whole lot because this is, like I said, is a new phenomenon. Thank you, damn jars. Please hit the like button. All right. So then I had to look at marriage. So there's a lot we got to look at because, see, these passport grannies don't care that they're breaking the marriage rule, the number one purpose of marriage. But see, that's why there's going to be a second wife if there's not already a second wife, because the passport granny cannot have a kid. She cannot produce babies. So he's going to either get a second wife or he already got a second wife. That's understood because it's not against so much against the culture for you to be older than them. What's really against the culture is for you to have bad character. That's where they will say no. It's not your age that they're going to look at. It's your character. If you got bad character, they're going to say no. They're going to say, nah, you can't marry this person. This is not a good person, and this person is got to go, because they know in their culture, whether you're a Christian or whether you are a Muslim, they know they're going to have a kid. They're going to have a kid with or without you. They're going to procreate because you know why? That is the purpose of marriage in their culture. The passport granny does. She rejects that. She rejects all of that. The traditional custom of marriage, she rejects all of that. So that's another way you're going to know the passport granny. So let me do these definite. First, we're going to finish going through these comments, and then I'm going to, yeah, thank you everybody for hitting the like button. Oh, yeah, please like the video and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Let's see. What kind of woman has a man that's only with her for what she can get and probably doesn't love her? That's what I said. That's why the study was like, these women could be suffering because they experienced some type of loneliness they they left the United States. Okay. The one, she said that she knew her person before she came to the United States, before she came to Ghana. So I'm assuming that she met this person online. Okay. So online, she's probably lonely. So she's online, she's lonely, she's looking for somebody. She meets this guy online. So this is an online relationship. What makes it even, I'm not going to say even more dangerous, but it makes it even more risky. Okay, let's put it like that. It makes it even more risky. The stakes get even higher. Okay, Ohio Finest says, hello, Kiki, much love from Seattle. Really? I have some cousins who live in Seattle. Animals, Edra says, animals mate in heat. Humans are supposed to be above all other species. Well, we see that is not going on in Ghana. You want small in my passport. They want small in my passport trap. Yeah, they do. Because they think they control small. It seems like the ancestors tried to silence you today. The ghost in the machine. I wouldn't say it was my ancestors. I wouldn't say that. Because if it was my ancestors, they wouldn't give me the information. You know what I mean? Maybe it's their people. Because you got to remember, they got people too. They can do their little stuff, and they move through the internet. So maybe they did. But the more they try to not get the information out, the more you see that I'm right back on here and there's no issues whatsoever. So my ancestors know their ancestors. I wouldn't even say it was their ancestors. I would think it's probably people conjure up spirits and ghosts. There's a lot of people who practice witchcraft now. There's a lot. And they don't know what they're doing. So they probably don't want this message to get out. They don't want me to touch on the things that I touch on because they know that I know a lot. And them trying to stop the information should let you know right there. Oh, what she's saying must be true because they trying to stop this information. Yeah. Yeah. Usually when I'm on a hot topic, honey, they do that. We run into all kind of technical difficulties, but it never stops the show. It's all a game for most those broads, also known as the pat. It is. It's all a game for them, but it's not for that young guy. Because see, his time is going to be gone. He's going to look up and his time is going to be gone. Karma always finds its way back around full circle. Trust it does. And that's what's going to get them. That's why their money, that's why people eat up their money like that because they see what you're doing. They see how you're emasculating this young man. They see how you're using this young man. They see it. They see it. Yeah, they see all of that. Okay, so let's get through all of these. Then we're gonna do the definitions, and then we're gonna yeah, God needs to help God. K and K score. Y'all talking about Special K is back. You got something. Steph says you got something small, small. Who said y'all are silly? Okay, so they are trying to relight those ashes. Okay, yep, she's in Ghana. Passport grannies be like, feel me, I want to feel the. They have an interview with the cat passport granny. Okay, they talk about Special K. It's no difference if they were older men with poor young women. That occurs too. That's why they talk about the passport bros, saying that they get what they deserve because they feel like they're taking advantage of those girls over there. Places and spaces, me too. They are taking advantage of the young men. They are taking advantage of them. So you think that's what I want you to understand. So y'all think that they're gonna go over there and take advantage of their young men, and y'all think that society is just gonna let them get away with it? Y'all don't think they're gonna be overcharged for anything and everything? This one says the young men, places and space says these young men mostly bring nothing to the table. Yeah, exactly. That's part of the deal. They got to have nothing because somebody with something is not going to be bothered with that. They claiming to want natural nature. Nature is all around. Just go. Okay. Their behavior is it's humiliating because the locals see us as older. Late. Thank you. That's why it's so bad because that's why it's humiliating. It's embarrassing. What it's just embarrassing. That's all I can say is that it's just embarrassing. And that's how they're going to look at all of us as nothing, as nothing. Because a lady with any type of lady would not be doing this. And that's just how they're going to look at that. She's absolutely right. She is absolutely, hey, London. Before, so y'all know what? The mic just muted again by itself. I can't y'all not. If it does it again, I'm just going to unplug it. Yeah, it just muted again by itself. I don't know why. Uh, so Anonymous says, yeah, I can see. Okay, so we back. Yep. Okay, so good. Now, ah, LOL. Okay. Yes. Okay. Kiki, is these young men already married? Are the wives just, yes, girl, what do you mean? They're just, why wouldn't they accept it? He getting money for her too. She don't have nothing because you got to remember if she's married to him, she doesn't have much either. All right. The passport granny is gonna give the family money because she like feeling like I'm the man. I'm taking care of everybody. I'm taking care of everybody. Everybody got to bow down to me. They like that. They like to be worshiped like that. So they come in. I got big dollars in this purse. Holding on to their purse on their shoulder, walking in. They taking care of everybody. So of course she gonna play. She better play along with it, or he gonna send her back home to her family, and she don't want to go back there because he sure will. Because this is about getting this money for the family. The whole family is down with it. And what are y'all talking about? No bed, no bra. What? I forgot. And no suitcase. Oh my God. The one that was climbing on the tree. Okay. Can K Sky. Y'all. Okay. See, that's what they be telling Pete saying. Let me do this other disclaimer. People, y'all have to understand. I have no control over these grown people in my comment section. They are gonna say whatever they want to say. I don't have control over them. Okay? That's why this is our community, because in our community, we say we're grown. Grown people say what they want to say. Okay? So please don't get mad at me over what they're saying in the comment section. Okay? Thank you. Humble student. Hey dude, how you doing? The passport granny left her grandson in Ghana. It seems that most of these older women treat these men like their children. They do. That's the emasculation process. You're not a man, and I'm gonna let you know at every turn you're not a man. Because they break the cultural, see, they don't know the rules. And they break the rules in the relationship. Because see, in those relationships, just like our relationships, there's clear rules. Women do this, men do that. Women do this, men do that. Can y'all hear me? So we have clear norms, clear cultural norms. Everybody has clear cultural norms. They don't want anybody where they have to follow these clear cultural norms. They want to be the boss. They feel like I got the money. I pay the boss. I pay the cost. I'm the boss. Okay, we already read that one. Okay, so good. We got all those. Now, let me get this last new one. If they don't want to hear our opinion, get off social media, then they wouldn't know about their, yes, we wouldn't know. You put it out there like it's the norm. And we have to let everybody know this is not the norm. This is not what we're going to Africa for. We're not going to date and dominate and emasculate small boys. Nobody's going to do, well, some people are going to do that. But there's a whole group of black women who are not going to do that, who are not trying to do that. And like I was saying in the other video before I got muted for some reason, that this mic, something might be wrong with the mic, but anyway, um, the ladies over there, the elderly ladies, they know their role in Gambia. They know the role. Those grannies, those passport grannies in Gambia, the European passport grannies, they know the role. They know. They don't emasculate those men. They know. They give him that money. He built that house. They're not out there at the construction site walking around like Cynthia from Black Acres. They're not out there calling the shots like these women doing in Ghana. They're not doing that. Then you wonder why your money gone. Well, that's why. That's why your money's gone, ma'am. Women don't do that. So when you're doing that, that's disrespectful to men. In a man's culture, that's disrespectful to him. So when you're disrespectful to him, what do you think he's going to do to you? That culture is going to disrespect you back. And what's the way I'm going to disrespect you back? The first way, I'm going to disrespect you back I'm going to get your money. It won't hurt your fingers to hit the like button. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, because we got to understand this. And African people got to know everybody is not doing this. Everybody is not doing this. They are not. So let me see where I'm at now. All right, now I got to tell y'all something. So y'all know I get my primary sources is my information source. I get it from videos, and I looked at some research studies because again, there was nothing out here to try to explain this phenomenon. So I had to make up. I had to pretty much just put it together, create it. So how did I become aware of this topic again on Aphrodamis's video when he called her the passport granny, and I'm like, what? What is a passport granny? I want to know more about this passport granny. So to determine who was a passport granny and who wasn't a passport granny, I'm going to tell y'all the criteria before we watch the video. So y'all won't be thinking, oh, that's a passport granny when she's really not. Okay. A passport granny, they're elderly women who are located in Ghana. They're involved with young men. They're involved with young men who are in their 20s and who are economically disadvantaged with low levels of educational attainment. After that was the criteria for the passport granny. So I looked at the videos and I said, okay, if this is going on, this woman is possibly a passport granny. And then I said, okay, let me take this a little step further. Let's look at the dynamics and the interactions in these relationships, okay? For instance, what I did was I looked at how they interacted together. Did she let him be the boss or was she the boss? Did she let him talk, especially in public, or did she talk? And more importantly, did she overtalk him and did she interject herself into the conversation? All right. So those are the things that I looked at. And if this person did this, if this lady did this, then I said, okay, I'm going to look at you because you possibly are a passport granny. I also noticed that she controlled the money in the relationship. I looked at the dynamics to see who controls the money. I looked at who made the decisions about the money. I looked at if she played the role of a wife. Because, see, Africa, wives play roles. In America, we play roles. They can try to act like we don't, but we play roles. So, do you play your role? Is she playing her role as a wife? Or is it just an intimate relationship? Is it just a relationship where they're just intimate? Then I looked at the domination, I looked at control, and I looked at submission. I looked at those aspects to see what role they're playing in these relationships. And then there was one thing that just kept sticking out over and over and over again was that these women who I think are passport grannies, but I haven't proved it yet because I haven't um, watched enough videos. Like I said, I got to watch enough videos, and we're going to go through the videos and determine, according to the criteria, do they meet the criteria to be a passport granny? All right. Now, one thing I wanted you guys to understand is that what a small boy is. You got to understand a small boy to truly understand what I'm talking about. A small boy, I had to define that. That's what the definition of terms are. That's what I'm doing now. Okay. These are the terms we're going to use for this study. We're going to use passport granny. We know what that is because we just defined it. Small boy, we're about to define that. Small boy, okay? That's a young man, again, who's between, like I told you, 18 and 20. 20, no, not 20. I'll say 25 at the most. I'll give him 25. He comes from a low socioeconomic status. Oh, on here I'll put between 16 and 26. See, I take notes and I type. So in my notes, I put 16 and 26. He's usually unemployed or he is underemployed. and he has low levels of educational attainment. He may or may not have a girlfriend. He may or may not have a wife. He may or may not have children. Okay. But he he uh he's looking for opportunities though to help him transition to manhood. And in Africa, certain things, just like here, mean manhood. It's just like here. Manhood is a complex concept and it varies from culture to culture. Okay. And you got to have certain things to become a man. And in some communities in Africa, being a man means you're the head of a household, which means you're the sole provider for the family. That means that the wife does not provide anything, you do that. They're hardworking, they're protectors, and in some communities, they're not even considered men unless they own their own business. All right. Now, that's how I defined the small boy and the passport granny. And also was another thing that was extremely important. The It's not only an elderly woman, the passport granny is a foreigner. She is a foreigner disrupting the social system there. She's turning it upside down. She's the man in the household. He's cooking, he's cleaning. She's doing her video and calling her shots and spending the money and telling them to go fetch and step. That's what she's doing. So she's went to Africa and she's turned it all upside down. And then she's wondering why I'm being overcharged, prices are going up. And you know you're going to be overcharged by a little, but overcharged by a lot. Or why things aren't working out the way you intended for them to work out. Because you didn't go there respecting the culture and the social systems. And the way we know you didn't is because you decided you wanted to be a passport granny. Because that is a choice. That is a choice. Yeah, they calling the shots. That is a choice to become a passport granny. Let's look at these comments. That is a choice. You don't have to become a passport granny. A 20 or even 30 something year old man is mostly not right. 30 is not fully cooked either. No, he's not. They're not. They're young. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because yeah, I have sons too, and I know, especially in their 20s. Oh, these men, they're not even these is young. Y'all, these is our kids' age. Okay, okay, young kids, not the older kids, the young kids, not the older sons, the younger sons that sit and play the video games all day, and they don't know what they want to do with their life. They still trying to figure it out. Calling the shots. That's what they want to do, Ohio's finest. That's what they are doing, calling the shots. Great Leg says that I love Africans. I love when Africans say small boy. I crackle every time because that's exactly what they are, a small boy. But they don't like it. See that he thinks because okay, I'm not on the mic now, y'all. Y'all tell me if y'all can hear me because the mic kept messing up. He thinks because he's with this older woman, this person who got money, who got status, that's going to apply to him. But no, no, it doesn't. You're just one of the workers. You just work for me intimately. That's all. But if the money, if the status applied to you, then you know what she would have done? You know what they would do? They would give them the money as a gift, as a wedding gift. You built the house. That's your husband. If you were in the United States, that money is his money. He has access to that money just like you do. Unless you hiding it. And if you're in a marriage with somebody where you got to hide the money, why would you even be in that marriage? So that's what I'm looking like. Well, if you're truly in this relationship for the right thing, why wouldn't you do during the ceremony? You gift this money to him to build this house with. You keep you some, but you gift this money to get the house built. Well, you ain't got to be there and talking about my project. We know who project it is. It's their project. It's not the men's project. And they let people know that. And that is so embarrassing to these men, these young men. Okay. Pedal time, heavy pedal time says, I was eating breakfast at Solomon's. I sat at the table with the patio closet in the beach to the beach. 2 European passport grannies turned their beach chairs around and laid back, and I don't believe you. I'm not reading that because I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't. Heavy pedal time, heavy pedal time, heavy pedal time. I don't believe you. I'm gonna put this back up here because I'm not reading the end of that. I don't believe they did. I don't believe that. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. He's 28. Yeah, Passport Granny said her husband 28. I mean, Passport Traveler, the original Passport Granny. I want to start a YouTube channel. I will appreciate it if you kindly subscribe to my channel. Okay, sure. Is it up? Okay. Make another comment, like in the regular comment section after this is over, so I can hit your little thing. I can't do it while I'm on. Let me see if I can do it now. I don't think I can do it. No, I can't do it while I'm on here. So do a comment, Ohio's Finest, okay? And I'll subscribe. Exactly. And places, calm down, says places and spaces. We never asked these YouTubers in Ghana nor Gambia to upload not one single video. No, we didn't. We didn't ask you to upload not one single video. We didn't ask you to show us your husband. We didn't ask you to even tell us you had a husband. We didn't ask you to show us your man. We didn't ask you to tell us about your man. But you all want to make relationship videos. You want to make relationship channels. You want to encourage all these other women to get involved in this foolishness and make us all look stupid. And then y'all get mad when somebody want to comment on it. When somebody want to talk about the elephant in the room, because I'm looking at all these comments on these people's channel and I don't see nothing. Nobody's saying nothing about what we're talking about. Everybody's acting like it's okay. Everybody's acting like it's cool. Everybody acting like it's good. Everybody acting like it's kosher. And it's not. It is not. I'm going to be nasty to you at the market. What? If you don't want to hear our opinion. Okay, so we got all them. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, they are immature periods because they're growing. But you're interfering with their development. This is going to impede their development because, see, once the money gone, he going to have to start all over. Okay, he going to have to start all over. And where's he going to get money from then? Everybody going to be laughing at you. You was the one with the granny. You was sleeping with your granny. Ha, 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 ha. And now your granny didn't get nothing. You didn't get nothing out of that. Granny gone, money gone. All it is a shell of a building. I guess you could go sleep in the shell. Ha, 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 ha. But, oh, your name ain't on it. That's the grannies. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, that's how it's going to go. My son is immature, Miss Greek says, period. I laugh out loud. I feel sorry for Latif, for real. I do. I feel sorry for all of them. Oh, thank you, Cayenne Works. Thank you so much. Step and fetch. Yeah, that's what he do. He step and fetch. That's what they want them. And I saw that. When I'm watching these videos, I'm like, oh, y'all want them to go step and fetch. That's what y'all want them to do. Y'all want them to be your houseboys. Y'all want them to do everything. Cook, clean, sleep with you, and do everything you want them to. Drive and be the driver. Be everything. Be everything, but be what he was born to be, and that's a man. No, we ain't doing that. Ghana men call each other boys. Greek, that's particularly why that's probably, she said that's probably why he drinks. It probably is. Yes, they did. Are you serious? He said they did that for real, y'all. He said them elderly ladies saw him, turned around, and opened their legs. But I believe it. And the Gambia, honey, I believe it. Because them European chicks, them grannies over there, they running it. They running it. When coming in the room, Jam Jar says, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I seen grown Ghana men calling each other. Yeah, they do call each other boy, but it's different from the way we mean it. It's not derogatory. If Latifah's 28, then I'm 28. Hell, yep. He looked too young to be 28 to me. Dang, I was sure I heard her say 39. She did. She did say 39. I guess she can't keep track of her lies. No, liars can't because they lie all the time. That's roughly 28. That's true because Passport Traveler is 61 in dog years. Again, I have no control over the comment section, people. These people control themselves. I don't have any control over what they're saying. All right. So if y'all get mad, don't be mad at me. Be mad at them, please. I can't place this, but yes, because it's unbelievable. Chihuahua. Yep, Chihuahua years. Okay. Now, so we went over that. Now, let me see over my notes where we are. Now, that's how I determined. Then what I did, I went through some videos, right? And I chose 3 people. The first one was ES. Y'all know who ES is. Eat, Love, Migrate. Her name is ES. Her channel is DIY House and Farm. I believe that's what it's called. Then there was another one that I chose. Her name was Kinab Babe. And the third one that we're going to look at is Daniel and Vansetta. Okay. And again, these are 3. ES, I wouldn't list her as elderly. ES ain't elderly. So she's not elderly, but she's middle-aged. Okay. We're not going to say she's elderly. So those are the ones we're about to check out. Well, this is how we're going to do it. You look at the video, all right? I gave you the criteria. You look at the criteria, then we're going to say, is this person, do we think this person should be continued in the study as a passport granny, okay? I told you, I don't think, y'all might didn't hear, it might have been the other video, but I don't think ES made the cut when I was looking at it. I didn't think she was a passport granny. But I said, well, let me just put it on here for people who are going to say, well, what about ES and then man? So let me just put that on here to show y'all the difference. All right. Well, I'm going to let y'all decide. So again, this is fair use. Let me show y'all that. This is fair use because we're using these videos to educate people. We want to educate people about this new trend called the Passport Granny. All right. We want them to know what this passport granny is. We want them to know what it's all about. We want them to be fully aware. When you go to Africa, West Africa, you will probably be approached by a 20-something-year-old who thinks you want to get with them, who thinks you are interested in them. All right? And I'm just being 100% honest. So I'm using these videos to show you how to critique, right? To how to look at these people and say, are these people passport grannies or is this just an age gap relationship? We're commenting on these videos, all right? We're telling what we think about these videos. We're using these videos to teach what a passport granny is and what a passport granny is not. And we're also using these videos for research purposes, all right? So let's get started. First one, like I said, we're going to look at is, stop sharing that, is ES. All right. Now everybody know ES. Everybody know the story about ES. Everybody know who she is. But people have commented about her relationship. This right here. This is ES right here. This is ES, and this is her husband. This is her husband. And we're going to look at this video real quick. It's a 9-minute video. I might skip around, but I want you to look at the dynamics of the relationship. I want you to notice how she talks to him. I want you to notice how they talk to each other. I want you to notice the dynamics and see if you think this one is now age gap means there's an age gap, just what it says. An age gap relationship means that there is a woman who's either 10 or more years older than the guy. Okay, that's what an age gap relationship is. So tell me, what do you think this is? All right, are y'all ready? So let's look at this one. All right, we're going past her video, her music. This is their little farm they built together.
I've crafted such a thing with such. So I was just speaking with hubby about our employee handbook. This is the first time that I've crafted such a thing with such interest and energy and creativity. Coming from a different culture, another country, I have to remember to be sensitive and considerate of the new environment that I'm attempting to do business in, and also be considerate of the cultural norms, but with respect to the brand. I cannot remember the last time I had this feeling. Starting a new business and building everything from scratch, but this from scratch is at a whole new level. I want it to be a comfortable environment, but also well respected by the staff. And
so they're basically starting a business. Okay. So when I'm like, okay, so this is their house. Okay. Let me mute this so I can tell y'all what's going on here. So ES had built this. ES used to be Eat, Love, Migrate, right? She was with Prince Yoko. They had a bad breakup. She ended up with Vin Man. All right. So Vin Man and her built this house. They built this really nice farm. Okay. He helped her build it. We're pretty sure, ES's money probably built it, but they built this house together and they're working on various projects together. All right, so that video she was talking about, oh Lord, now she exercising again. I want us to see them two. So I'm gonna have to take this one off. Okay, this might be them two together. Okay, I want y'all to see them two. The dynamics of the relationship.
Monkey do.
This is her husband.
Hey. Monkey do. Take your time. This smoking like this, babe. Oh no.
This isn't really what I want y'all to see. I really want us to stop this one and go back to her videos. I really want y'all to see. Okay, so they started this business. I like how she talked about our business. When she was talking about the business, she was talking about their business. It's their business. We're going to work together and do this business. That's I noticed that it wasn't my project. It was like our project. So that was the first thing that I liked about that. And so I was like, okay, so this didn't sound too much like hold on, y'all. Let me go back to her. This didn't sound too much like that type of relationship, like let me pull it back up here. So that one didn't sound to me when I was watching, I'm like, oh no, this one doesn't sound too much like that. This one sounds like it's more just an age gap, because there's an age difference. We can see that, we can see that there is an age difference. So let's see if we can find one where they're actually acting. Okay, let's do this one. Let's see if, yeah, this is the one. Okay, let's see this one. They're eating. Now, what is she doing? Pay attention to all you people who say you watch ES and say you follow ES and say you're this. But what is ES doing? She's playing the role of a wife. Even though we know it's probably her money. It's probably her money paying for this stuff. She's playing the role of a wife. You see what she's doing? Cooking. So that was one thing I'm like, okay. I checked that. I was like, she's cooking. She can't be a passport granny there. She felt that one, but she's cooking. She's playing the role of a wife. So we see that. And she cooks a lot. So she's showing us that she cooks. Now,
Baby milk.
pay attention to the interaction.
Baby milk.
You see, she served him his food. His plate is all served. You see that? She cooked it. She served it. And now he's eating.
It's good.
Because the eggs fried on the bottom of the pan, so I wasn't able to take care of that. I'm so grateful. Yes.
So they're out in the forest working on their new project together. All right. So her job,
This one
she works on the projects, but she doesn't work. Look, let me show you what she does.
might be quinoa. See how leggy that is?
You see, she's not up around the men.
It's
You notice
logic.
that? You notice how she'll separate herself. She won't sit up around the construction workers. She won't sit up and tell Vin Man and do this, that, and the third. She won't sit up and interject herself into whatever they're doing. She doesn't do that. You see, she's gone someplace. She gone. I think this is inside the house, and she'll go off and she'll go work with the vegetables, the garden stuff. Well, let me see if I can find another one. So after I was looking at all of this, now look what Vin Man is doing. See, he's doing what the man does, ladies. All you passport grannies. He's working on the house. She's working on the other stuff. It looks like it's about to rain there. So, okay, let me see. I think this is them just working out at this house. So this, after I had watched her, this, I watched some more of her videos. I'm like, I don't really think ES met the criteria. Let's see if we can find one of them talking a little more to each other. I don't know if she's on here. This might just be me. I'm cutting this stuff up. Yeah. Okay, that's just him. That's just him cutting stuff up. So let me go back and I'm going to see if there's another one with them, because I noticed when she talks to him, she don't talk to him in no disrespectful way. She talks to him very humble. You know, she talks to him very, very respectful. So that was, okay, hold on. Let's see if this one is good. So that was another one. That was another thing that I noticed about her. And I was like, and I'm not no fun person at ES, none of that. But I'm just telling you, she does not. I don't think ES is a passport granny. So let me see if this one shows a little more. Because she doesn't talk, she doesn't meet that criteria at all. Not if that's it. So this has been working on the house.
Since these people come, I tell them that make sure that when you do your work, and any concrete attached on the window, make you clean everything before you go. You want us to do it?
Okay, so see who's in charge of the construction project? Who's talking to the workers? Who's telling them what to do? Vin Man. What is she doing? Feeding the ducks. But you better believe at night she probably telling Vin Man, you better make sure this is right. You do this, make sure this is right, make sure that's right. But she ain't saying better. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said better. She's not saying better. She's saying, please, babe, make sure they do the windows right. Because you know if the windows are not right, I'm going to be upset about that. Because you know how I am about small details. But see, you don't see this with the Passport Granny. That's why I'm telling you, I don't think she's a Passport Granny. I think she failed that test. So this is just her getting by the ducks, playing with the ducks. Now, what is this one again, man? Who's working on the project? In the house for her little thing, her little project. Okay, now here they are working together. So they're making it together. That's what they built. They built this whole, I don't know if this is, I think this is the, I don't know if this is the new place or the old place. But it's, as you can see, I don't see her disrespecting this man. I don't see her emasculating this man. I don't see her telling this man what you need to do, I don't see any of that. I see him running the projects. I see him doing all of that. I don't see her doing that. So as I would say, I wouldn't say ES she's not one. Josh says, nah, not yet. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's just an age gap relationship, but I don't think it's like a relationship that embarrasses us. I don't think it's a relationship where, it's something that we should feel embarrassed and ashamed of. No, I don't get that when I look at them. Yeah, I think they're doing good together, actually. ES is 55. She is killing it. I only hope to look that good. Keep It Moving International said that. Edra says, he has children. Yes. Now that's probably the thing, though, y'all. I'm pretty sure he gotta have. He has to. I'm sure he has kids elsewhere. But will we ever know that? Probably not, because that's none of our business. She don't want us to know. If she wanted us to know, guess what, y'all? She would talk about it. Then we could put up the video. We could just go on through it. But no. But we know by their cultural standards, we know by their social standards that there is a kid out there, or there's going to be sooner or later. Latif is drinking his sorrows away. He don't have a choice. ES is extremely sensitive about her age, the age of both of them. And see, that's what the study was saying, that because of the social stigma, there's a huge social stigma about women and age when there's an age gap. Not so much so with men, but with women, whenever there is an age gap, there's a social stigma on that relationship. And they said if she's aware of that, then I don't know how she's maintaining a happy relationship when she is, concerned about pretty much what other people think, because that's why she's sensitive about it. I see needy older woman, ES, with a smooth operator young man. She is being played, Cotton Top says. But Cotton Top, what's she being played for? Think about it. Let's think about it, Cotton Top. The house, she got that house. They built that nice house. She says she's married to him. So that the house, they're building another little village out somewhere. So what is she being played for? Tell me. What is ES being played for? Most of these YouTubers are boring. I'm surprised people still watch them. It's monotonous. Yeah, She reminds me of Martha Stewart. How old has Vin? I don't know how old Vin Man is. He looked like he in his 30s to me. True, this dude does seem helpful more than Latif. He is. He's very helpful, and he talks to the construction people. Like he does all of that. He makes sure the money, he handles all the negotiations. You know what I mean? He negotiates so she don't get taken advantage of. He makes sure everything is right so she don't get taken advantage of. He looking out. You got to have somebody look out. That's why I said he's looking out. Yes, to me, she looks 55. Yeah, she does. 55 looks like that. I don't know how y'all, to me, that's what 55 look like. It don't look like, I don't know. I don't think 55 looks, I don't know. I don't know how y'all think 55 should look. But she don't look old. She don't look young. She just look like she 55. She just look like she 55. Okay. Nothing interests me. It feels like voyeurism. TNK says, it feels like voyeurism or something. I just don't know. What you mean, TNK? What feels like voyeurism? It's so obvious that Vin Man just tolerates her. She takes control over everything and doesn't let him talk much. Oh, really? You can tell that she tries hard to keep him happy. He just wants the house. Oh, so you think she is a passport granny, Tammy? Is that what you're saying? What you saying, Kiki? You better look a little bit more, honey, because she's a passport granny. Is that what you saying? All right. Well, let's look a little bit more then. But ding, but the witch is dead. Oh, y'all talking about for Prince of Yoko. Yeah, she gone. E.S. appears to be a good wife. Life in what? Tarzan and Jane. Y'all said Tarzan and Jane. This all makes me believe. This all make yes. That now Cotton Top. That's what I was telling somebody. I was like, she don't really do all of that, because this is all for the camera. This is all camera shots. Okay. Now what goes on behind the camera, I don't know, but I doubt very seriously if she telling that man to stay in the house and he's staying in the house. I doubt very seriously if she telling that man to go cook and he go cook. I doubt very seriously if she telling him to go clean up and he go clean up. I don't think that's what's going on. We don't know the age difference. I admit they are a cute couple. Yeah, I don't know the age difference. He's like a child in a weird way. She does cook good food. Yeah, though I can't lie. Yeah, she does. That's why I said she's playing her role as a wife. She's playing that role. But as you're gonna see with these other ones, they not doing that, honey. He cooking, they cooking, cleaning, everything. But Vin Man would not be ever considered a small boy. You see the difference? You see how he asserts himself when he was talking to the dude? That's not a small boy. How them two are working together as a team, that's not a small boy. I believe him, an old woman, 93 years here, not older, but old, open her legs in front of my son. Oh, if my look could have unalived, she was quickly closed down. No, she didn't. I told y'all in Gambia, it goes down. Honey, it make you don't even want to go to Senegambia. Over there where they at, you don't even want to go. You just be like, never mind. Never mind. No such thing. Once a witch, always a witch. Yeah, it's hard to break away from that. It's like soft porn now. Yeah, over in Gambia, I believe it. Did I miss their wedding video? She films everything else. I don't know. You're right. I don't remember seeing a wedding video. I think ES is a passport granny. Oh, y'all do. She looks like one next to Vin Man. I told her once that she looks 55, but she exploded. Oh, Tammy says she thinks she is. Maybe we need to look a little further. Because I told y'all all I did, I went through a couple videos and that was it. Maybe I need to go back. Nah, she's an ex-witch. Someone said she did. She did. Okay, let's go. We're gonna keep ES on here then. We're gonna keep on looking into ES. All right. So we'll keep ES on here in the top 3. See if she make the final cut as a passport granny. We're cooking on the ground and sleeping on a cot. It's fun if you get muscles rubbed later. What does Vin Man do besides build? What she tells him to and appear in her videos. Employee handbook, my ASS. All right, so look like ES gonna stay in this study, huh? Looks like eat, love, migrate. They think you a passport granny, honey. They think you a passport granny, honey. I got to look a little further into you. Man, I knew he seemed younger. I think she's in her 40s. No, they said she's 55. She said my son better never. Hello, T and K. Age gap relationships are more. That's what they said in the study, that they're more and more normal to me, not these geriatrics almost on a walker with these young men. Exactly. That's what the study said, that the age gap relationships are becoming normal, but there's still like a stigma. ES is, so Ja says she's not one. I didn't think so either, Ja, but they want us to look into it. So we're going to have to be fair. We're going to have to be fair, Ja, and look at some more videos. Jay or Ja? Jay. She said 38 last time I watched. Okay. Passport Traveler is 76. Okay. Did we get, okay. Now the next one I want to show y'all. Jam Jar says she said ES gonna get checked. Yes, all. Jam Jar says yes, all a movie, nothing nowhere. Is that going all the time? Yes, it does seem like a movie. Let's see the hardship. Yes, to people. Yes, yes. Because you know what? Life is a series of ups and downs. And it's what you do in those down times. That's what builds the character. And that's why we're tired of seeing this fakeness. Because we know if it's not like that here, why would it be like that there? I don't watch her. Yes, I don't watch her either. I watch her every blue moon. I like the little, I can't, it's too boring for real. But I'm gonna have to go back now. 93, well, she must have, okay. Vin Man is older than the Passport Travelers man. I thought ES was 45. Good hey, Virgo. She has a beautiful face, but who has a beautiful face and a granny body? Who are you talking about? Vin Man seems to be rather intelligent. He also doesn't need the YouTube attention. 55 or older she is. Okay. She got the woman role there. Yes, down pat. Yes, she does. ES is beautiful. Face. ES has a beautiful face, but her physique. What's wrong with her physique, y'all? Chat lives matter. Where you been? There is a selfishness to it, though. That young dude should be, yes, a woman his age and raising a yes, because see, you know what? Taking your kids to the park, doing things as a young family, she's right, or he's right. They're not going to have that. But yes, they will, because they got another woman to have that with. But you just got to be willing to give them that. Yeah. That would be best for the whole community. ES has grown twin daughters. She sure does. ES was tweet. What? I can't believe she never gone back to see her kids or probably grandkids. I couldn't do it. I couldn't either. Her daughter's got to be really grown now. ES is pretty. She's nowhere near 55. Well, we're going to check it out, y'all, because y'all wanted to be a part of the study, so we're going to keep her in here. Yeah, I think ES is very pretty. I really do. True, they seem happy and nothing wrong with marrying someone, right, Tammy, older or younger, as long, yes. So maybe we can do this study and maybe she won't turn out to be a passport granny. We're not saying she is one. We're just saying it's suspect. They're saying she's suspect. So we need to check it out. She has adult children. Yep. Yes. Looks like she is in her late 30s to mid 40s. She doesn't look 55. Okay. Now, did we get all these before we go to the next one? She said, I think ES is boring. ES is pretty beautiful, just not interesting. Just not interesting. A young, strong dude like Vin Man should be raising sons. Chat Lives Matter is not playing. Oh my God. Listen, y'all. She said a young, strong dude like Vin Man should be raising sons and contributing to the society, moving them forward, because that's what he would normally be doing. He'd be raising his children. He'd be doing some type of job for the society. She's right. He'd have a job outside of the society, working in the society. He'd be a member of the society. But maybe he is, and we don't know about it. Maybe he is. Yeah, but we're gonna have to watch now because we're just gonna choose some random ones and watch. First, I'm gonna start with UN and see what he got to say. Then I'm gonna backtrack. Age gap relationships are almost always about a come up. They said sometimes it is, and then they said sometimes they're about people really being in love. So, okay. Thank you, Virgo Sun. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. I love ES positive videos. She has to be in her 40s at best. Maybe he has kids. See, that's what I'm saying, TNK. See, because ES is private. She, like me, she don't tell all her business. Everything. See, my grandmother always told me everything ain't for the public. She always said that. Everything ain't for the streets. You got to keep some stuff to yourself. You can't tell everybody everything about you. You got to keep some things to yourself. Your relationship, you keep that to yourself. She told me, you don't even talk about your relationship to your friends, to your girlfriends. You don't even tell them about your relationship. So maybe she's like that. Maybe she feel like, okay, I'm going to share some of the relationship with y'all, but I'm definitely not going to share all of it. Because one thing about Vin Man, he does seem traditional to me. All right. And traditional, what I mean traditional, like he holds on to the traditional beliefs and values. And I believe he probably would hold on to the fact that he needs to have kids. He wants to have children. He wants to further his name. So I believe he probably does have kids. Or he will be having kids if he don't already. No. Jam Jar says no. Dementia looking directly at him. She had a smirk after he had a smirk after my look to her. No excuse found out the second generation from some poor. Okay, I don't know what y'all talking about, something else. Kiki, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you again. Kiki, I agree with your grandmother. It's for the best. Yeah, it is. I'm not talking about that. I respect her age, and I respect her age, and it still upsets me. Exactly. Mind your business. Keep something to yourself. Yes, you have to. And so maybe that's what she's keeping to herself. Okay, maybe she's keeping that to herself. But we will keep ES on the list because y'all want to keep ES on the list. I didn't think ES, I was trying to get you off the list, honey. They want to keep you on the list. They think they want to check it out, make sure you're not a passport granny. Make sure you ain't pretending like you some little sweet thing in front of the camera, but in real life, you having Vin Man stepping and fetching too. Vin Man doesn't want to go to the States. Who told you that, Tammy? He did? How you know, Tammy? They say that. I used to pursue older women. Oh, really? Listen, y'all. Tell us. Come on. Tell us, heavy pedal time. Tell us. I used to pursue older women when I was in my 20s. It was all about sex. I didn't need their money. I had 2 jobs. See the difference? So they couldn't control him and they couldn't make him be with them. He was just like, okay, I'm going to get some and then I'm gone. I'm going to get some and then I'm gone. And she probably didn't care. She was probably like, okay, I'm just messing with him for the sex and he messing with me for the sex too. So I'm fine with it. He fine with it. Because some of them be like that. Okay. It could have been that type of relationship. A lot of them are like that. You can meet a lot like that. TK says, TNK says, that's disturbing. Whatever about ES places and spaces says. All right. So now the next one we're going to look at, this one. I'm going to tell y'all this one. I think her name is Kinab Babe. All right. I know that's her name, Kinab Babe, because I've been watching it for like a week now. But the most of the information I got, she has another channel called Shady Love. Shady Love. Now that right there made me sit up and say, what? Why would you name your channel Shady Love? Does she even know what shady means? I said she must not know what shady means. Shady mean it ain't right. Shady mean it ain't on the up and up. Shady mean is shady. All right. So Shady Love. That's where we're going to be getting most of our information. So I want to introduce y'all to Kinab Babe. Kinab Babe is in Ghana. She's lived there for about a little over a year now. We're going to be reviewing Kinab Babe's videos because I think Kinab Babe is a grandma, a passport granny. I think she is the perfect example of a passport granny. But I could be wrong. This is after just going through some videos. Now that we got the criteria set, I need to go through a little more video. Just a second. We need to go through a few more videos just to prove it. Just to prove it. Yes, Shady Love. All right, so let me introduce y'all to Kinab Babe, and I'm going to introduce y'all to Kinab Babe, and her relationship is with Mr. Shady Love. Slim, wait, I forgot what the name is, y'all. I forgot his name. So hold on, let her tell y'all. So hold on, let me get back to it. So let's pull this up. All right. Now this is Kinab Babe. Kinab Babe is in Ghana. All right. Remember, we're just looking at Ghana. So I want to introduce y'all to Kinab Babe. She's going out on a date tonight with her. I don't know if this is her husband, her boyfriend. I don't know what he is. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I think it's a boyfriend. I don't know if she calls him her husband. I don't know. Maybe y'all can help me figure it out. Let's watch it and see.
Pool tables. It's full of spice. Let's see what's super chic. Look at the pool tables. It's full of spice. Let's see what's super chic. Gonna take it like at Manchester. Hello, YouTube.
This is Kinab Babe. This is Kinab Babe's partner. You heard me. This is Kinab Babe, and this is her partner.
This is Kinab Babe. Thank you guys for watching. If this is your first time here, please like, comment.
Well, this lady, Places and Spaces, says, where is she from? Shady Love. Wait, No, I'm going to respond after the video. Let's do the video, y'all.
Comment and subscribe. We haven't been on for a while with a video on this channel because we've been busy on the other channel. And other channel is Kinab Babe 1. So guys, if you haven't been over there, go over there and check us out. But today is Saturday and we decided to do what?
Yeah, we're coming to, do some little groceries, then going to watch movie, going to movie center.
We're going to the movie center, movie theater, guys. We are going to hang out for a little bit.
Cinema. Yeah.
Cinema, movie theater, movie center, whichever country you're from and whichever term you use, we're going to cinema. And so we are going to shop, right, to pick up a few little things, and we're going to cinema. And we're just going to have a little outing today because we work hard today, right?
Yeah, we work hard.
So we deserve a little break once in a while. So guys, if you haven't watched our videos, we did some planting. Go over to the other channel and watch our planting, watch our building project. We do all the work on that channel.
Yeah.
But this channel is our fun channel.
All right, so guys, stay tuned. We're going to show you everything.
We're going to the theater. We're going inside West Hills Mall, our favorite place. My favorite place, at least.
It's closer to us, that's right.
Okay, so we're going to see you soon, okay? So it's a rainy day here in West Hills. We at West Hills Mall. It's raining, guys, sorry. Today been a rainy day, so we didn't go to site. So we're going to hang out. We at West Hills. Super shawty.
Yeah. We're going to shop.
Yes, and do a little movie popcorn kind of deal here today. So guys, see you in a little bit. In West Hills Mall, Super Shady went to the car to pack the groceries in the car.
I don't know what his name is. Is it Super Shorty? Or I don't know I don't know. I can't understand. I can't understand her accent. She has an accent, and plus it sounds like she has trouble pronouncing TH, SH, and the CH sound. So I'm having a terrible time understanding her.
And then we're going to get something to eat, and then we go to the movie theater. But I have to turn it off because of the music. We are at West Hills, guys. What should we do? Where should we eat? We're going up to the cinemas, but not now. I have to keep turning off because of the music, guys. So we're going upstairs. Huh? To see what's playing at the theater. To see what's playing at the cinema. The cinema is upstairs at West Hills, guys. Oh, you're looking at scores?
The score Man City.
You score Man City?
You know.
What? They score Man City. We ate at that place the last time. The Sizzlers. It's always full. They have the music, guys. I have to turn off. Pool tables. So, guys, we're going to Sweet Rose. So, you want to eat there where you watch the... Oh, no. The game ain't coming till after. He's worried about watching his game. We're going to the Sweet Rose restaurant. Yeah, at Sweet Rose restaurant in West Hills Mall. And
now this is extremely expensive. If he was not with her, he would not be going to the Sweet Rose restaurant. This lady goes to the mall once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. If he was not with her, he would not be going to the mall like that.
You know, Super Shady.
Super Shorty. Is his name Super Shorty?
Guess what Super Shady is getting?
Super Shorty.
Super Shady.
Pineapple juice, and that's my favorite.
You know, we're ordering drinks and we are looking at the menu for a while. But Super Shady is like It's over Shadi's like looking at the menu, drink menu, looking. I'm like, why are you even looking? We know
Okay,
what
y'all tell me, what is this man? Is this man's name Super Shorty? I can't understand what she's saying. Is it Super Shorty?
you get. You get the same thing every time. Yes, you get the same thing every time. So Sweet Rose Restaurant. I think we eat at this place before. We ate. Oh, the day when we had the mojitos. You remember? It was at this place we had spring rolls also. So we trying to get back home to watch Madrid.
Yeah. It's 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Sports guy. So we we're going to eat and then we're going to watch just a short movie, a local movie.
Yeah, it's 1 hour. Let's say 1 hour.
And 40 something minutes.
1 hour. Let's say 1 hour 15
50 minutes
Yeah.
movie, and then we're going to try and get home to watch Madrid. Or maybe you could watch it here. Who knows? We don't know. But
No.
if it's you want to watch it here, you want to watch it in the house or by Perryman,
Yeah.
where he goes and watch it with his boys. So I ordered.
Boys, literally. Okay, boys. Yes, yes.
You'll see when it comes. What we call tripe. I'll explain to you in a little bit when we get our order. See you guys soon. My favorites, margarita, is here. I'm going to enjoy his favorites every time we go out. Pineapple ginger. Pineapple ginger. The driver. The designated driver.
She's trying to make fun of him, because she kept saying you always order the same stuff all the time, because he doesn't go out. He doesn't. That's not what they do. Like most people, Africans don't. That's like what we do. The going out to dinner and all that stuff. They do it, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like something like they do. Okay.
The African man went out to eat, and guess what he's doing? Watching football. What game is this?
Man City.
Man City. My team.
Man City
They're
at
losing right
Manchester
now,
United.
right? At Manchester.
United.
Man U and Man City. My team is losing right now. So guys, I am about to try my spicy tripe and Singapore noodles. Spicy.
Yeah, he wouldn't be here. I mean, he don't even look. He looks out of place in here. You know what I mean? Unless it's like a special occasion. Like they have something special when he take his little girlfriend out to something special like that. But with this grown woman, this doesn't even look right to me. This just does. If I was there, I would be staring, and I don't mean to stare.
Spicy.
I get you.
It's okay. Guys, I'm not used to the spice, man. Well, I'm used to spice, but I haven't had it for a while. This one went to my throat. It's spicy. When this is spicy, oh, I'm going to pay for this now. But I'm going to eat it because I have to try this tripe. Look at the chilies. This, and that went straight. It even burns my eyes. So it's full of pepper. It's full of spice. Let's see what Super She gonna take it like it's nothing. Try it, Super Shadi. Let me see if it's gonna make you cough. Let's see if it's gonna make you cough. It ain't gonna make you cough because you.
Okay, look, who's in here? This older man, and he's with a younger girl. That's how you know this place is expensive. Young people don't go here. This ain't where these two need to be together. They don't go here. They go here when they with older people.
Familiar. Not a thing. And my throat is bugging me too, so it went to my throat, make me cough. I am not a weak when it comes to pepper, but these days I don't know what the pepper is doing to me. I'm used to this. I'm used to this, guys.
Oh, thank you.
So we are done here, guys. We are heading to the theater. The movie is about to start. We are stopping and get our popcorn. Oh, that was good food. It was good for me. I don't know about Super Shadi. What about you? It was good. It was good. Okay, now we head into the theater. This is a little game center here. What else? Suspense. So, guys, we're gonna end it here. It was a nice day out at West Hills Mall for a little break. We work hard. If this is your first time watching, I am Kinab Babe, and this is
Keep watching and bring more comments. I'm ready to reply everybody.
You ready to reply? Okay. Guys, comments. So thank you again, and see you guys in the next video. Peace
Yeah,
out.
we sure will. So we're definitely going to talk about Kinab Babe, because the more I watched Kinab Babe, the more I was like, this just didn't make sense to me. And why this woman would put herself in this situation, you know, and I'm confused. I'm totally confused. I'm totally confused. So I left her a comment on her show, on her channel, but the comment was deleted. So I guess that means she has no interest in talking to me. I'm sorry. Disappear. She made disappear. Did wait a minute? Let me put my glasses on. She did marry a military guy. Who y'all talking about, Edra? So these young men are getting something from the deal too. They are not innocent children. Everyone understands what the relationship is, except maybe the woman who is flattered. No, these passport grannies, they understand what the relationship is. They think they're running their relationship. They think they're running their relationship, Mr. International. That's the problem. They think they're running that. They understand. They understand that they have money. They understand he has nothing. They understand I can control him through this money. That's what they understand. These women think they're making other women jealous. They don't realize how ridiculous they look. Right. How ridiculous they look. How ridiculous they look. That's exactly how they look. Ridiculous. Remember Black Unicorn and her what? Morning Minute Ghana video. I don't remember her. I'm going to have to look and see who that is. Let's see. She has a bit class about her. Must be actually mental. She thinks she got class about her. But if she had class about her, I beg to differ, because I say a woman with class would not be dating super shady. She wouldn't. She wouldn't be laying down. She could never lay down and be intimate with super shady. Super shady could never be her man if she had any inkling of class. So that's why I disagree with that. People think he's her son or her grandson. I know they do. She does all the talking. Then cooks lit her them cooks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't approve of that. They're like, okay, why do people watch people eating on these channels? Oh, I didn't want. Was we watching her eating? I was looking at the food. The food looked good though. It looks like he looks like a dusty teenager. Everyone wants to be Stella, but they forgot. They forgot what happened in the end. They forgot, Jam Jars. What happened in the end when Stella got her groove back? What happened when she came back to the United States? He left her. In real life, he left her. Okay? He left Stella. He left Terry McMillan. That was real. Terry McMillan is real. That dude left her. Okay? So she might have got her groove on in the Jamaica, but when he got here, it was over. She has a big up. She's from the West Indies, but for some reason, this is another thing I noticed about this lady, and I'm going to point it out to you guys. She has a serious identity crisis. This lady likes to appropriate Black American culture, and I don't know any Caribbean American who does that. So I'm like, oh wow, she's got a serious identity crisis. It's either she has a serious identity crisis, or Black Americans have more weight in Ghana than Caribbean Americans, because she kept calling herself a Black American. And I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. And she kept saying she's from America. And I said, how with that accent? No, you're not. She kept saying she was a citizen. Okay, she could be a citizen, a naturalized citizen, but you weren't born and raised in the United States of America with that accent. And she kept on and kept on, but the people, I guess the Black Americans kept giving it to her. So finally, now she calls herself, listen to this, an African Caribbean American. She doesn't know that when you're born in the territory, she's from the U.S. Virgin Islands, which is a territory of the United States. She doesn't understand that people born there have permanent residence. It's like a permanent residency. It's not the same. It's a different classification. So she doesn't understand that, but she's telling us we don't understand who we are. So this whole identity thing about people appropriating a Black American culture, that's crazy. People just do that at the drop of a hat. At the drop of a hat, they become a Black American. I mean, 1 minute you Black American, 1 minute you something else. But we can't do that. So I think that's another thing about this lady that I noticed. She has a serious identity crisis. I feel sorry for our poor brothers and sisters on the continent. Continent has to lower themselves like that. I want to throw up. Yeah, you want to wait till you see the rest. Is he out of high school? I thought he looked young too. Darman Green. She says, Cotton Top says he looks like Darman Green. I thought he looked real young too. Well, who's boring places and spaces? I thought he looked real young too. Is this dude seriously watching a soccer? Yeah. Because he didn't want to be there. He was just doing what she says do. You know what she said do. He didn't want to be on that date. Did he look like he was interested in her? If a man is interested in you and you're on a date, he's going to talk to you. He's not going to have a phone. He has a phone a lot. And I'm like, does she even notice that? Yeah, she noticed it because she's always looking. She's always looking. Is this dude seriously watching a soccer match while they're on a date with this lady? Yes, he did. So we have another one to watch for tonight. They'll start talking about how bad God. Yep, they will in a few minutes. She's way older than him. Yeah, she is. She's an attractive woman, though. Really? You think so? That's nice, True Serum. That's real nice of you. Who are you talking about? ES or Kinab Babe? He looks uncomfortable. Embarrassing. Yeah, she's real embarrassing. I wouldn't put that on YouTube for all of us to see. I like her hair, though. That's nice. Y'all give her compliments. That's real nice. I can't believe people watch this crap. TNK says, these guys put up with it for some months and then they stray off. She gets mad. He says she's controlling. In the end, the money is all gone. Yeah, the money is all gone. She is behaving like a high school teenager. Honey, you ain't seen nothing yet. He's denying this is definitely a passport. No denying this is definitely a passport, Granny. Super Shady. Oh, his name is Super Shady. Shady is short for his first name. What's his first? Oh, it's Rashadi or something like that. I can't understand nothing she said. I thought she said, I thought she said his name was Rashad. I don't know. I told you she has not only an accent, but she has a speech impediment. You know, she needs to get that fixed. Oh, Jam Jar says her dentures are too big and her words are distorted. Is that true, Jam Jars? Or are you just saying that? She's buying him kids' meal. Is she buying him a kids' meal or what? He is a child. His name is Super Shady. Shoddy. I told y'all he's a child. I told y'all that. He looks like me going to see a movie with my son. Exactly. On his phone, he is not interested. No, Renee Pryor, he is not interested at all. Yeah, Kinab Babe is definitely giving Passport mama vibes. Not mama, honey. Grandmama. Granny. Is he a bumpster? I don't know. They call them small. They don't call them bumpsters in Ghana. They call them small boys. She can't tell that he isn't happy. She don't care that he's not happy. It ain't that she can't tell that he's not happy. She don't care. ES told all her business when she was with the prince. The night the prince put her out, she said it all. Cotton Top. I was trying not to say that tonight. I was trying to give ES a pass, but y'all not giving ES no pass for nothing. Okay, so ES, I'm sorry. They not giving you no pass, ma'am. They not giving you no pass. They not going to let you live that down. They not going to let you live that one down. Okay, hold on. Let's see. We looked at that one. Super Shady. She can't tell. Okay, we read that. She can't tell he isn't happy. He's a bumpster. Kids meal. I think we got all these. Okay, let me go down here to the latest comment. Y'all are not gonna let that poor woman get that one off. Oh, let me take this down. People are looking at this video. Wow, y'all know what? That video got 200 and something views, and I don't know why, because it's not. Let me delete that. Let me see this one. Super Shorty or Super Shady sounds like a gangbanger. Oh my God. Let's see this one. Jam Jar says, and if he's interested, he'll have the phone showing her off. Thank you. He will be taking pictures. He would be live on his little social media with the, exactly. I didn't even think about that. All these African men look the same when these African women, with these American women, like they putting up with the woman for the benefits and waiting for the perfect time to execute their plan to take advantage. Wow. Especially Super Shoddy, because that's just ridiculous. That's past ridiculous. She must see something we can't see. Not the dentures, right? I hope that ain't true. Women are with men who are their age group are being romance scammed too. I know a woman who looks like Miss Piggy and got scammed by a man who was her age. Yeah, you got to be careful. He's right. Indica Dream says people from the U.S. Virgin Islands are U.S. citizens. Oh, okay. I need to check it out to make sure then. Because I thought if you come from a territory, you're a permanent resident. That's what I thought. Because I know Puerto Rico's not a state. And the Puerto Ricans are not citizens. They're residents. It's different. I thought only the mainland, like if you're a territory, that you're not a citizen. But I'll look and check, okay? So we'll know for sure. That was my understanding. because Puerto Rico didn't want to be they didn't want to be a state. They didn't care. And they told them if you be a state, you could be a citizen. And they said, we don't care about that. We don't want to be a state. We want to be a territory. So Puerto Rico is a territory. So that's why I'm assuming it's the same for the U.S. Virgin. That's why they call it the U.S. Virgin Islands, because they own it. But I'll check to make sure, y'all. Okay. Because she's adamant about that. She is crazy, plain and simple. They are American. It's not that they're not American. It's one is a permanent. Okay, there's a citizen. Like if you're born here, okay, that's one type of citizen. Okay, then there's a naturalized citizen. Like a naturalized citizen is a citizen who like came here as a permanent resident, and they were born in one of the territories, and they still get the blue passport, but they're not a U.S. citizen. I don't think their passports say U.S. citizen. I gotta look to make sure, but it's not saying they're not. And they don't even call themselves an American. They call themselves Puerto Rican. They call themselves whatever they are. If they come from the island, they call themselves an islander, whatever the island they come from. I never heard a Jamaican say I'm an American. Like I went to school with Jamaicans and they proudly say I'm Jamaican. They don't say unless they were born in, that ain't what I talk about though, but I'm going to check and make sure. That was the way I understood it, but let's check and make sure. So, because this lady is adamant that she is a Black American, even though she's from the islands. But then she switch up. That's why I said she has a serious identity crisis. So she's like having a lot of issues. It'll be the same for these women if they even take time. If they ever take them to America, they'll be gone. They sure will if they take them to America. But they keep telling them, for the next lady I'm going to show y'all, honey, she's the spokesperson for them. She has a whole video about it. They don't plan on taking them to America. I made it clear to her one day that she was not ADOS. Good. Because she needs to know that. Quit appropriating our identity. I don't like that. See, that's what For Black used to talk about all the time. I didn't understand that back then. Excuse me, I didn't understand that. But people do. Now I understand. You are appropriating. That's like me saying I'm from Jamaica. I'm not Jamaican. I don't know nothing about Jamaica. How can I be Jamaican? I was born in the United States of America. Now I'm Jamaican. Oh, for real? No, it don't work like that. No, it don't work like that. That's appropriating somebody else's culture. Black Unicorn used to go live with the Happy Companion a lot. Really? I'm surprised I don't know who that person is. Okay. Just like K&K said, she's giving voyeurism. These women think they are making... Okay, so we read that. Now I'm going to show y'all the last one for tonight. Okay, individuals born in U.S. Virgin Islands are considered citizens of the United States. Okay, well, we're going to go look and see. Okay, we're going to go look and see. Because if they're considered citizens, why aren't the Puerto Ricans considered citizens? Why aren't the other islanders considered citizens? But I don't know for sure, so I can't debate things I don't know. U.S. citizenship. Did y'all look this up, or are y'all just saying this off the top of y'all head? Have y'all ever looked up the policy? Or are y'all just saying this? Because if we don't know, we shouldn't, because I'm going to look it up. Because I know there's a difference. I know there is a difference. I know there is a difference. Because we talked about it in school. Because Puerto Rico, I remember this clearly. Puerto Rico did not want to be a state. And I was like, and I had Puerto Rican friends, and I have friends from what is that? It's another one. I think it's the Dominican Republic, the DR. But those people, like, I have those islander friends, and they explained it to me like that also. So I don't know. I got to go check for sure. I just said I was going to educate myself. And I just told you where I got that from. I didn't get that off the top of my head. I told you there was a debate when I was at the university. So I educate myself fully. I just said I was going to educate myself. If you thought that was going to insult me, try again. But we're not talking about appropriation of identity, because I know a lot of people on here want to appropriate our identity. So I'm not going to do that. I never just say stuff. Okay, well, I'm going to look it up. That's not like me at all. Okay, good. But I need to know for myself, because for me to pass on information, I need to see it for myself. So they must have changed it. I'm not talking about the culture. I'm talking about the citizenship. I'm talking because to my understanding, they were permanent residents, not citizens. A permanent resident, which means they don't get to vote. That's why they don't vote in our elections. Puerto Ricans don't vote in our elections. And that's why they don't get to vote. They don't care. They said they don't want to vote. The territories don't vote. And that's why they don't vote. They're not states. And you know who else I think they said that about? The people born in the District of Columbia. I thought I heard that too, because the District of Columbia was not a state. And I'm not talking about hearing it from people talking on the street. I'm talking about at the university, that those people were not, if you're born in the District of Columbia, that you're a permanent resident. So we're going to check it out. DR is separate from the U.S. I think Puerto Rico. Okay, yeah, I thought so too, because isn't that a part of, it's another one. It's another one that I used to have friends, but I can't remember. I can't remember, y'all, but we're going to check it out, okay? Because this goes, because that's one of her big things. She's mad because I guess Truth Serum went on there and checked her, and a lot of other Black Americans went on there and checked her and told her, you're not a Black American. You're not. You're just not. It's like me saying I'm from St. Kitts. I'm not from St. Kitts. I can't just appropriate their culture because I listen to the music, because I like Christopher Martin. I love Christopher Martin. I can't say I'm from St. Kitts because I love Christopher Martin. Okay. DC can't vote for president. Yeah, see, that's what I'm telling y'all. It's not a state. And those people are not citizens. I got a master's in public administration. I'm telling y'all, I'm for real. I'm going to look it up to make sure. But I seem like I remember that, because we wanted Puerto Rico to join to become like the 52nd state. And they was like, nah, we cool. We're cool. We're cool. Okay. Well, okay. Exactly. They're territories. I told you. They're territories. Okay. I'm glad you have a master's. I have two. Okay, good. But that's not the issue. We don't care about that. We want to know what the truth is. Okay, we're going to look. Okay, y'all, we're going to look about that. Okay, we're going to check that out. I'm going to check that out and get back with y'all, because I need to know for myself. Okay. They are in, okay. But if they're territories, now see, that doesn't make sense, because for me to be a citizen, I got to be a resident of one of the 50 states of the states, right? So for me to be a resident, I got to live in one of the states. And for me to be a citizen, I got to be a resident. So that doesn't make sense. The dots aren't connecting. Okay, we're not saying you do, but I'm going to go look it up for myself. They may vote if they reside in one of the 50 states. Okay. Oh, God. Now, see, we just said Washington, D.C. cannot vote because it's not a state, and neither can Puerto Rico. Okay. All right, y'all. We ain't doing that. An unincorporated territory. Exactly. That's what they are. Let's see. They are citizens with limited rights and can't vote. It ain't the same as us. So that's what I'm saying. It's not a citizen. It might be like people are calling it that, but you know, a naturalized citizen is not the same as me. It is not the same as moi. It is not. It is not. I ain't got to take a test. I don't have to pay no money. So it's not the same. It is not the same. All right. I agree. You should not be calling them sick. No, they shouldn't. What's understood does not need to be explained. Exactly. So we're moving on. All right. So the next person is. Now this one, this lady, like here, she got a whole video for you to tell you how you can date what is it? How you can become a grandma, a passport granny. Now, here they go right here. Hold on. Okay, this is our last couple we're going to look at tonight. All right, and then we're going to start our research. I'm going to start going through them. All right, so let's go. Hi, everybody. Hello.
Hi, guys. How you guys doing?
Well, you guys, this is our intro to the world about our relationship. We have a big age gap, and we don't. Now, her, I don't know much about her. I forgot where she was from. I'm gonna have to go back through and look through her channel again. But I know I know she did say, I did read that they were legally married. I do remember that. Okay. And this is her channel is about being in a relationship with this type of being. She called it an age gap, but I don't think this is an age gap either. I think this might be a passport granny. But y'all tell me what y'all think. It's a lot of relationships that are like this, and some people are scared to talk about it because they feel. So she said, now look at them too. She's telling the world that there's a lot of relationships like this. That's a lie. That is a flat out lie. A flat out lie. There's a lot of age gap relationships, but there are not a lot of passport granny relationships. They're trying to normalize this stuff to make them feel good about this, whatever they're going through. I don't say embarrassed, but just that people have a lot of negative, comments to say about this such age gap. So, my name is Vaughn. I am 59 years old.
And I am Daniel, and I am 26 years old.
Yeah, so it is a big age gap right there.
I'm from Ghana. And then she is from the United States of America.
Seattle, you guys. Seattle, my house. So I now live here. I moved here last year and been coming here since 14. So Ghana is my home. I knew it would be. So basically, like I said, our channel is just to inform, put that out there about the different age gap in our relationships and how it's a common thing now these days. And we want to share our different challenges that we face within this type of relationship, as well as periodically videos about being here in Ghana, living here, from everything, just moving here to how to be comfortable here, to how to survive here, to everything. Then our stuff we will talk about.
Well, we'll be talking about the challenges we are facing as a couple or as a yet to be couple, because we are getting married in January. January 2023, we are getting married because we are engaged. So we are getting ready for our marriage in January.
Right. So we'll be talking about, age, sex, kids, religion, families, our accents, how we understand each other, how we hear each other. Ooh, you guys just don't know sometimes. Sometimes that's a challenge just itself, just trying to understand each other's English.
Right. We all speak English, but sometimes we mean, something different.
See, this is one thing, okay, y'all. This is one thing I noticed about this dude. This dude is smart. Okay, this dude right here, he picking up on the little slick insults. Okay, like the English, and he was like, you see him correct her and say, "We all speak English." That's one thing I noticed about him. He kind of realized, oh, he wasn't comfortable with the granny stuff. He was comfortable with it for a minute till he saw what it was and how she was gonna be treating him, and he kind of pulled back. But if you notice, he kind of interjects. He not like the Kinab Babe. He's not like her man. Because Super Shady he young. He way younger than this dude. This dude probably about 26, 27. I think Super Shady, I think he probably 21, 20. That dude young. And wait till I show y'all his friends. They all look young. All you look young. And they sit up and play video games. This dude play video games too.
I don't know, but maybe it's the way, because in America we might say one thing, means one thing, but they hear it to mean something different. So we face that a lot. So a 5-minute conversation sometimes turns into a 20-minute conversation just because the misunderstanding of how it's meant to be given something. So we're excited to do this. Please, you guys, start following us because we don't have a lot of stuff to talk about because we have gone through a lot of things. We've been through a lot of things. We're still working on a lot of things.
You know what? This video might be muted for y'all coming after because she's playing all this music. She must think she on Facebook putting we don't own the right to they don't care on YouTube. They don't care. They'll copyright claim it and that's it. So if they copyright claim it, then I'm gonna have to mute it, okay? And you're not gonna be able to hear that. And then I'm gonna have to cut her and show another video.
Alan over here.
Look at that.
It hasn't been easy, but we are saying
one thing I noticed is she be all over him, but he sure don't be all over her.
slowly. So
right.
We want you guys to join us and probably follow along with how we go through our challenges, how we go through our days, our months, our weeks, our years, and everything together.
Job, working together. We're dealing with a lot.
And then for our financial, we'll be talking about our finances as well, because if everybody will be thinking, oh yeah, since you're married to
this dude want to assert himself as the man. And I think I ain't gonna tell y'all what's going on now in the relationship, but I think that's really what happened. Because this dude, he wanted to assert him. Because he's probably about 26, 27. That's the age when they really start, like it's time for me to get serious and time for me to get married and time for me to settle down. This channel is called Daniel and Vonzetta, Vonsetta. Okay, so he's trying to assert himself as the man in this relationship.
an American, she's brought all the money. You are with her because you want to go to America. You are with her because you want the documents. So we'll be talking about all of that on our platform. Actually, we decided to create this platform a couple of months ago, but then we are starting it today.
We got a kickstart the other day from Lily. Right. Lily, here's your shout out. If people following her, we will tag her in our video here in our comment stuff so people can see her stuff and see where we started at, because if it wasn't for her, we probably wouldn't even start till later. He's been trying to avoid it. But I think it's something that should be said because believe me, I've seen other couples like us, and there's another couple of us on TikTok. They're interracial, and their age difference is probably 2 or 3 years more than ours. But they get a lot of bad comments. And
anyways, we are ready for all the bad comments because we are expecting them. We know they are coming.
Come on, you got some.
We wouldn't have any issues with bad comments because it keeps it going. Because no matter what, people will be saying whatever they feel based on their religion, their beliefs, but you have to do what makes you happy. Do what you believe in, and then just live your life. That's it.
So you guys like, share, comment, subscribe to us, please, because we have lots and lots of things.
Sorry, guys, I keep looking at my watch because someone keeps calling, so I have to hang up. Like anytime the person calls, I have to drop the call.
He's fancy with the
That's why
the
you see
phone watch.
you keep seeing me, going
He's
down.
fancy with the phone watch.
I try to hang up the call so that it doesn't interrupt with our video. Since this is our first video, and
so we're not doing no editing. We're just
posting it as it is.
put it out there.
Just so you know, I'm not a camera type. She is, and then that is why you keep seeing me moving around doing this, doing that, because I'm a bit shy of camera. But we'll keep it rolling, and then we'll see how it's gonna turn out.
He's doing good. Right.
We are just hoping you guys will just follow us. You subscribe. You put up your comments, and then
talk to us. Let us know.
Let us know what you guys think.
Support us. Let us know how you support us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want to hear, and plus we want to inform.
Right.
All right.
It's more known now than ever before. So just want to let you guys.
So that's them. That's the third couple. All right. So that's our three couples. That couple's name is, their channel is called Daniel and Vonzetta. Vonsetta is her name. Daniel and Vonzetta. So let's see. She's getting plenty happy. Yeah. But that video was when? Because see, reality has to set in. And this was 2022. That was 2 years ago. All right. This dude is a little bit different from the rest of them, right? So this dude is like, you're not going to boss me around. He's calling this our channel. He's talking about our stuff. He's talking about this is like a group. This is a unit. This ain't just you. She's 59 and he's 26. I think so. Yeah. No, I think she's 60 now. I think so. I think it's something like that. I got to go back and watch it and take notes and stuff. I was just picking people. Edra says she's getting plenty happy. Okay. They look happy. They look happy. Let me make this right. Big. That looks like a happy couple to you. Look at that again. Them faces. That look like a happy couple to you. The question is, does it look like a couple? Because see, we keep it 100. We keep it a buck on my channel. Okay. We keep it a buck. Okay. They don't look like a couple to me. Like Stephanie said, somebody said, this is a nice looking young dude. This nice looking young dude is not going to be with this woman right here. Okay. I'm sorry. And that's the honest to God truth. Honest to God truth. So anybody who's not telling her the truth, y'all should be ashamed. Y'all the people who keep the madness going. These women are weird. Yes, they are. They're very weird. She's speaking up. Man, he's speaking up. Jim Jar said, man in charge, educated, smarter than she thinks. That's exactly right. He was smarter than what she thought. Because he ain't stepping and fetching. Oh, she had him stepping and fetching. They have no shame, Places and Spaces says. He's way too young. This is sickening. Yeah, and you can't tell. He's 26. And then you're going to make a whole YouTube channel about it and just display it. Just display it. I don't get it. What did you want us to see? What did you want us to say? You wanted us to say it looked good? You wanted us to say, oh, we all want to do that? No. He's young. His young girlfriend calling. Yeah, she is. If you put your relationship on social media, you're asking for trouble. Yes, you are. He's very handsome, Tammy says, but he's not, but he's got the program down. Get the granny and get the bag. Exactly. And when the bag is gone or when the bag gets tight, guess what happens? They get gone and they get tight. Exactly. Because see, they're going to make you feel like, oh, the world is ours. We're this and we're that. And then when that money is gone, bye. Another one working together. Exactly. They working together. That's what she says. That's what she says. People will tell. This was the beginning. Remember, Miss Greek? This was the beginning when they first started off. That's what she told him. I'm just about to tell you about the music. Yep. I know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that one. She's very beautiful. That's nice that you think so. When she pulls the wig off, probably looks 75. Oh my. She's about to son him. Calm down, says. They look like these drill rappers from Atlanta. Oh my God, that's how young they look. He speaks better English than she does, Josh says. Super shady shorty. These old women need to go sit down. She says, oh Lord, he's the youngest looking small boy I've seen thus far, and she's probably the richest. All right, so that, I think I got all the comments for tonight, y'all. She just looks like his mom, yeah. Stephanie, True Serum says, these guys already have why. Yeah, he's right. They will marry a second woman like it's nothing. He's right. This dude probably got a whole, this is a very mature person. He young, but he mature. So either he got a fiance on the way or he got a wife somewhere. Okay? Because like he said, no, this dude is not sitting around stepping and fetching for her. He's not going to do that. He's going to see what because see, we're going to let it evolve. I'm not going to put what I think and what but he's absolutely right. They will marry a second woman like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. And what is she going to say? What is she going to do? All he's going to do is stop coming home. What are you going to do when he stops coming home? What are you going to do? Call the police? Call his mother? What are you going to do? She's going to tell you, ain't no kids in that house. What do you expect him to do over there when there's no kids over there? Yeah, that's what she's going to say. What did you expect? You expect him to sit up in there with you? Yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm on my phone. I can't get a good look as far as her age. Oh, you got to see it. Well, just like older men with younger women, these older ladies are looking for a small piece of the good. Exactly. So they getting what they deserve. Exactly. And it's only going to last for so long. But we're going to see. This is what I meant when I said the woman doesn't know she's getting played. You don't think she knows she's getting played? I mean, why would you even enter into a relationship with this young man? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then she talks about, y'all, and I kid you not, that she can't have kids. I'm gonna show y'all the videos because y'all know I am. She talks about how she can't have kids because of her age, but she's gonna die before him, and once she dies, he can go out and have another wife then and have kids. I couldn't believe I heard her say that. I could not believe I heard her say that. That's when I was like, something's wrong here. Well, just like older men with younger women, these older ladies are looking. Okay, we said that. Yeah, it was just, I couldn't believe it. Okay, so let's get these last couple comments, y'all. And then what I'm going to have to do is do their own little stories, you know. So we're going to look at each one of them. We can't put them together. I guess we could put them together. Yeah, we could do that and use them as 3 different examples. I could do that. So we could look at different things, you know, of the relationship, different aspects that we're looking for, like the control, like who controls the money, like who's controlling the relationship. You know, and you can tell by the way they interact and by the way they talk to each other. So we can look at that. I have to figure out how we're going to do that because, okay, I think we got all the videos. I mean, a lot of comments. 27, ain't that young in Ghana? 27 is young everywhere. Maybe he has integrity. Integrity? What? What does integrity got to do with it, Miss Harrison? Ohio finest. Thanks, God. Go fix your. Who y'all talking about? SpongeBob. Go fix your. Who was that? That's not fair use. He definitely doesn't want kids. Wait a minute. That's not fair unless he definitely doesn't want kids. But that will likely change once he cashed in. Once he's cashed in. Yeah. He doesn't. And then, you know, she was talking about her background. And I'm like, he knew her background and he still married her? Because like I told you, it's not your age, it's your character. The character is really important. You know, they like to know who you are, what you do, about your family, because it's like the families come together and make one. You know, so they want to know, who is this family? So when your background is all corrupted and messed up, this is just unbelievable. I'm just, this is a serious problem in this community. And this is something that we have to point out and we have to talk about. And that's what we're going to do. Because for them people who thinking this is cute, this is not cute. And you got this stuff all on YouTube. So you want us to analyze it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to analyze it. We're going to sit back. We're going to analyze it. And we're going to put it to rest. So everybody will know what a passport granny is, and everybody will be able to decide if they want to be a passport granny. Yeah. All right. So look, that's all I have for tonight. All right. So like I said, what we're going to do is look at each one of these cases. Oh, no, I said we're going to look at, I'll figure it out. Okay. I might just, but I know we're going to do some more lives during the weekdays because we got to do those to go through this, because I want to go through this and then move to another topic. But we're going to take our time and go through this. So, okay. So I will be back with y'all probably maybe on a Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday we'll get together and we'll do an evening show or maybe an afternoon show. And we'll highlight one of the passport grannies. And we'll start going through them so we could check out the behavior, so I can point to you what I'm talking about. That way you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. That's all I have for y'all. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for staying. Thank you for dealing with all the problems I had with the first live. Wait a minute. I think we got one more comment. Let me put my glasses back on. And get this last comment. Let's see. Princess says, do you think they do it because many men their age are going after the young women? Well, I don't know why they do it. I know the research studies said they did it because there were different reasons. Most of them said because they were lonely. Because there's a loneliness epidemic in the United States. And people are, passing away from this. And, they're developing mental illness from this. So one of the reasons was the researchers felt like people are doing this type of stuff because they're lonely. And that's why I asked the question, are these people lonely? Then they're saying that some of these people are doing this because, like Edra said, because they can. Because they just can manipulate the situation because they have money. So it's different reasons why they're doing it. So that's what that's why we had to come up with some, and I was telling you we had to come up with a criteria. We had to come up with some type of criteria because there wasn't any, you know, and we wanted to come up with one. So we came up with a criteria, and that's what we're seeing, these people who are meeting this criteria, you know, and what's really going on with them. And I want you to understand that this behavior, no matter how they may try to make it seem like this is okay and this is acceptable, it is not. And it's going to cause you heartbreak in the end. You know, I'm not talking about age gap relationship, but I'm talking about being a passport granny. Yeah, that's going to cost you a lot in the end. And I don't think grannies have that, you know, time to spare to lose or money to lose. Because Kinab Babe, she sold her house, packed up everything, moved in with her son, and went to Ghana. So she don't have nothing now. She took everything to Ghana. Her and super shady living off of it. Yeah. And then when it's gone, what is she going to do? End up back in the United States with her son? Who wants to do that and don't have any money? Because you spent it all in Ghana, thinking you Stella getting your groove back because you believed the lie. You refused the truth and believed the lie. Thank you, Jam Jars. Everybody, please hit the like button. It's exploitive. It sure is, even if that wasn't the intention. And that's what I don't like about it. Because how dare you exploit somebody else? Who do you think you are to exploit somebody else? And then you don't want somebody to point it out. You don't want us to point out the obvious, that this is exploitation. Because if you were here, even if you were in Ghana and you had no money, do you think Super Shady would be with you? No. Do she think that this dude on the screen right here would be with her? Daniel would be with Vanzetta if she didn't have any money? No, he wouldn't. Why would he? Why would he? Why would they? Even ES and Ben Man. If she wasn't ES and she was just a 55-year-old Ghanaian lady living in Ghana in the village, you think he would be with her? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So is that why Kinab Babe go around telling everybody she's from America? She's a Black American. She's from America and she's really from the U.S. Virgin Islands. Is that why she does that? Because I'm thinking the mainland Americans must have more weight. They must go for more in Africa. They must be more valuable. Because why are you pretending to be something that you're not? I didn't get none of that. So these people know exactly what I want to exploit you more. And I know if I'm a Black American, because even I'm going to show you on her videos, she has this American. She's a Caribbean American. Let's keep it a buck. So you're a Caribbean American. That's what you are. But you don't say that. You want to present yourself as a Black American, and I don't know why. But only reason I can think of is because it's giving you some type of clout so you can continue to exploit and manipulate at a higher level than you could if you were somebody else. Because why would you do that? Most island people are proud to be from where they're from. Caribbean people are proud to be where they're from. Puerto Ricans are proud to be from where they're from. I don't get that. What happened with the young lady on there? Who knows? You got to go to her channel and find out, honey. I don't even know. Yeah, like Steph said, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and choose all so you'll be notified with the next video. See you next time. Yeah, because I don't know when I'm going to do the next video. It's going to be before our normal time. It's going to be sometime during the week. So I just got to get it and just go with it because it's a lot of information. They might want to hook up after hours, but not a relationship. ES is such a cool lady. This USVI is definitely using the passport BS. Yeah, she is. A passport BS. Yes. Okay. So, damn. That's all we got for tonight. All right. So again, this series that we're talking about now is the Passport Grannies. We're looking at 3 cases. We're looking at when we're trying to see if they're passport grannies. We don't know yet. We haven't put them through the test. We got to look at the videos. All right. We got to measure things. We got to look at the behaviors. We got to talk about it. We got to analyze it. They put it out there for us to do it. So we're going to do it. We're going to return the favor. They wanted attention, so let's give them some. All right. Then tell them what we think, because that's what we do. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. And you guys have a good evening. And I will see y'all. See you soon. Bye-bye.